Today we are going to do how to learn or how to prepare the journal entries. So today is a different topics we are going to do it. Now see the format here. You have date, particulars, LF column, debit column and credit column. Now LF is nothing but it is a ledger folio, because the first part here in the accounting, now it is a real first part here we are beginning today. So passing the journal entries, then we'll go to the ledger accounts, then different accounts we will prepare. Now the first step to prepare the account here is passing the journal entry. Now already you know that which is the debit and credit of each transaction, you will be knowing it. Okay. Now the date column will be writing the date. Now what is the first date in the next journalizing? You see here in the textbook here we have the 11th sum is there. The date is given as 2014, right? So December 1st 2014, or you have 2016 in your textbook, you can write as a 2016. Started business with cash. Now we are starting the business with cash, so cash is coming, and who is a giver is a proprietor. Proprietor is giving the cash, so we write the amount as the capital. So the entry becomes as here cash account debtor, means DR you should write, to capital account. So debit one we write as a cash account DR. Credit transaction we start with the 2, leave some place here, write as a 2 and write as a capital account. Now amount we should know, right? So what is the amount here? It's a 75,000. So 75,000 for debit one we write here in the debit column. For the credit one here we are writing as a 75,000 as credit. Okay. Now for each transaction, end of the journal entry here, we need to write something called as the narration we have to write. What is the narration? Narration is explanation of this journal entry. Now what happened in this transaction? Started the business, right? So always narration starts with being. Being started business with cash. We have to write and we have to close it in the bracket. This is the first journal entry. The next one is given as purchased goods for cash. Right? So we are purchasing the goods. So write the date in the date column here. And what is happening when you purchase the goods for cash? Cash is going and goods are coming. So I told you when purchase here, there is no specific name of the goods. We'll write as purchases. So what comes in is your debit. So purchases account debtor means it is a DR2. What is going here? Cash is going. So we'll write as to cash account. Now how much is what is the amount here? It is 10,000. Right here 10,000 for purchases debit. To cash is a credit column. Here we have the credit column. Right here as the 10,000, 10,000. Okay. Then same way we have right here narration being goods purchased for cash. That is a narration explanation of this particular journal entry. Okay. The next we have here sold goods to Swati. Now sold goods to Swati here. So there is a what is the transaction we have here? There are two things happen. Swati is there selling the goods. Now is it the cash transaction? No, it is a credit transaction. A person is receiving sold goods. Goods are going. What is happening to Swati? Swati is a receiver. So Swati receiver. Receiver is debit. So Swati account debtor to what is going? Goods are going. So this goods what we call here? We call as a sales account. So we should write as a sales and not as a goods to sales account. So how much is the amount, the value of the goods we sold here? It is 5,000 and 5,000 we are writing here. Okay. Now same way now after the transaction here we need to write the narration. Being sold goods to Swati. That we have to write and we have to close it. Then next date. What is the next date here? It is on 12th and 12th. Now purchased furniture. Now we are purchasing the furniture. Now what happens now when you purchase the furniture here? So furniture is coming. They didn't mention here to which person here. So not mentioned, it's understood that here it is for the cash. So purchased furniture. So furniture is coming. So furniture is coming. So debit side will write as furniture account debtor to cash account. What is the amount of furniture we bought here? So furniture we bought it for 3000 we bought here. So write here in the debit column 3000 and in the credit column 3000. Okay. Then same way narration B, furniture purchased for cash we have to write. Then 18th transaction date is given 18/12/2016. Cash received from Swati in full settlement of 4000. How much we sold to Swati here? Swati is here, right? How much we sold here? For 5000 we sold. How much she is paying now? She is paying only 4000 has been settled. They said as the account has been settled. Means out of 5000 now she is clearing or she is closing the account with the 4000. That remaining 1000 will not come. So remaining 1000 doesn't come here. That is a discount what you are giving to the person. So it is a discount allowed. So it is a loss to the company, right? Loss to the business. So how to write now? Cash we are receiving. So cash is coming. So write here debit side. Cash, account, debtor. So we are giving the discount to that person. It is a loss to the company. We call as discount allowed. Account, debtor. So that's a DR. To who is a giver now? It is a Swati. To Swati account. How much we received the cash? We received only 4000. 4000. But how much is her account? 5000. 1000 has not come. 1000 becomes as a loss. The debit side as discount. Credit side, how much we have to close Swati account? 5000 we have to close. Because if you write it here as a 4000, still the balance will show as 1000 will be pending. But whereas Swati is not going to pay that 1000. Okay, we have been settled the account. That's why that remaining 1000 will go to the discount. Narration same way. B, cash received from Swati for full settlement we have to write. The next we have on 25th here December, paid rent. So we are paying the rent here. So rent account debtor to cash account. Rent is expense. So expenses should be in the debit side. Rent account debtor to cash account. How much rent has been paid here? It is 1000. Write here as 1000 and 1000. Okay, so rent is expense. That's why expenses will be debit. What is going out here? So cash is going out here. We'll write cash in the credit side. Same way now the narration being paid rent or being rent paid. If you don't know how to frame sentence, you can write same transaction what is there in the question also we can write. Okay. The next we have the last point here, 30th of December. So what happened on 30th of December? Same way salary has been paid. So paid salary, same entry, salary is expense. So we will write here in the debit side, salary account debtor to cash account. How much salary has been paid? 1500 and 1500. Narration we have to write here. B, salary paid. So this is how we have to write. Then we have to close it here. So close now and add all your debit transactions. So debit side, what are the amounts we have here? All the amounts of debit from here. Add all the amounts here and write this total amount here. Then credit also we have the amount here. So credit total also add all this full column here and write the total here. So total of these two columns will be the same. You will get the same amount. Okay, this is how we will make the